Indeed, even with the prominence of hybrids and SUVs, we weren't anticipating that the Chevy Trax should return after the ongoing age ran its course. All things considered, Chevy presented the much better, regardless little, Pioneer. However, we are right here, taking a gander at the 2024 Chevy Trax. It's a piece surprising, as it's essentially bigger, much more so than the Pioneer in certain actions, however it will stay less expensive than Pioneer. And surrounding, it seems like a very esteemed stuffed item, and face-to-face, seems to be an exceptionally cool little SUV. The new Trax is longer, lower and more extensive than previously. The wheelbase explicitly has become by 6 crawls to somewhat more than 106 inches. That is likewise 3 inches longer than the Pioneer wheelbase. The size increment most certainly gives the new Trax sportier extents, with the lower rooftop and more extensive position. Truth be told, it nearly seems to be a Trailblazer, the interior ignition one, than the Pioneer. The ground leeway and flight point look a lot more prominent than common for a subcompact SUV. However, the inside takes after the electric coat and Equinox. This is most obvious by the touchscreen infotainment framework that is incompletely converged with the instrument group and inclined toward the driver. It's a 8-inch unit as standard, yet higher trims get 11-inch screens. Because of the bigger outside aspects, Chevy likewise asserts an additional 3 crawls of back room to breathe and more freight space in the new Trax contrasted with the bygone one. We observed that there was a lot of grown-up cordial space in the secondary lounge and bunches of freight region profundity, however level might end up being a piece lacking. Like the Pioneer, there are different outside and inside plans relying upon the trim level. There's a standard variant for LS and LT, lively plans with greater haggles highlights with the RS manages, and a more rough plan with yellow accents for the active trim. Obviously, the Trax has a similar stage as the Pioneer, and it has a similar base motor. It's a turbocharged 1.2-liter 3-chamber that makes 137 pull and 162 pound-feet of force. However, on account of the Trax, it's the main motor. It likewise has only one drivetrain mix, a 6-speed programmed and front-wheel drive. So assuming that you need more power or all-wheel drive, you'll have to pick the Pioneer. The 6-speed transmission was somewhat of a shock, however, as it's not accessible on the Pioneer, which gets a CVT or a 9-speed programmed. As per a Chevy delegate, the 6-speed was lighter and more reasonable.